I'll tell you guys about that in a second. First, Mike, 31. Mike?
Ace man, get it on.
Get it on, man. What's going on?
Hey, quick side note. I just want to say I'm kind of disappointed in you and Brian during March for Rentedness. I got classified as the backwards hat loose jewelry guy.
Oh, no.
So,
I don't remember.
Yeah, pretty upset about it.
It's not even memorable.
I know.
No,
I have to see a picture.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
There were 32 people to begin with, all right?
Yeah.
We've definitely made the wrong choice.
Sorry, Mike.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right. So, just wanted to get your advice on this. So, I went out camping
we got you.
There's a cute picture of us. Yeah, Mike's a cute.
Well, wait a minute. You had a wedding ring, a ring on your wedding finger.
That
is that
true.
correct?
That's correct, yeah.
How does that work?
That is correct.
Potentially disqualifying.
I would have left the wife for Gene to grab me.
I get it.
And he's back in!
He's back in. All right,
like
sorry.
I went and got the divorce papers and everything. It was ready.
It looks like we had a drink together. It looked like we had a lot of fun.
Sorry.
We did.
So you were saying.
That's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, yeah, just some advice. I went out camping out at the lake this weekend and got set up, started drinking some beer, and then we had the park ranger come over, noticed that I was drinking from a glass bottle, and told me that glass bottles were not allowed there. So I'm assuming he's just going to confiscate my beer, and then, whatever, no biggie. There's a store that isn't too far. I could just go pick up some cans. But he confiscates about $150 worth of beer, and then writes me a $130 ticket.
Damn.
So now, when there's a spot that you pay to go camping, you pay $20, and the lady didn't say anything about glass bottles, and then as we were leaving, we stopped there at the booth to see if there were any signs that said anything about glass bottles, and there wasn't a single one. So I was just curious on if I should fight this ticket or not.
I would fight it. I would fight every ticket of every ilk on the beach, any of this stuff, and I would also just not pay it. I know I'm rich, so who cares? But I'm tired of it. It's the only thing we can do. Look. Let me explain something about how this country works. You are now a sucker if you pay these goddamn fines and these goddamn tickets. Because, listen, you tell me what's more egregious. A guy by the lake drinking Stroh's in a glass bottle and not paying a fine, or somebody just buying a tent and pitching it on any sidewalk in any park and in front of the governor's house and wherever they want and literally just living in the street. In terms of what's more egregious? Is it going 10 miles an hour over the posted speed limit or rolling through a four-way stop sign or living outdoors and never paying taxes? So now that we've set a precedent that we may just live wherever we like, you go down to Big Five, go get a tent, head down to the LA River, the Wash, or go to any nearby sidewalk. I would suggest Santa Monica. The climate is nice over there. Find a piece of parkland. Now, mind you, if you're drinking beer out of a glass bottle or not at that park, you will get a citation. And if you're throwing the football at that park, you may get a citation. And if you're smoking at that park, you may get a citation. But if you're merely living and defecating and not paying taxes in the park, well, then go ahead.
If your dog's off its leash or extension cord, you'll get a fine.
Right. Right. But, well, if it's off the extension cord, you won't get a fine because you have no bank account. Exactly right. So, now that we've set this precedent that you may go to any park you like and live there, but you'll get a ticket if you crack a beer, well, then you'd be a sucker to pay when they hit you with the fine for the beer. So what I would suggest to all the taxpayers is just go fuck it. Fuck it. Everyone's fucking living everywhere. Everyone's shitting everywhere. Everyone's doing whatever they want to do. We pull over people. They have no license. They have no proof of insurance. They have no anything. They just let them go. We don't confiscate their cars. We don't do anything to them. Why should they get all the benefits? And they don't pay any taxes. Yeah. So, hey, taxpayers, unite. I'm done. I've got parking tickets on cars and stuff. Fuck it. I don't pay it anymore. I don't pay it anymore. Just fuck it. Fight it or don't pay it or just don't do it. And let's do it en masse. Because here's the answer. How are you going to get rid of all the homeless? How are you going to get rid of all the illegals? How are you going to get rid of what about all the illegals you pull over? They don't have proof of insurance. They don't have a license or anything. What's the answer? There's nothing we can do. It's overwhelming. We can't enforce this. Guess what? If no one ever paid a parking ticket, if no one ever paid a moving violation, guess what would be unenforceable? Guess who could never collect on that? Guess who could never be punished for that? They gave out 5,000 parking tickets in the time I went on this rant. They gave out 250 moving violations in the city of Burbank and Glendale since I started this rant. So everyone just stop. Because here's the deal. We had a deal with the government. The deal was we will pay our tickets. We will pay our parking tickets. We will pay our chicken shit moving violations. And in turn, you take care of the homeless population and take care of all the toilets strewn about on the street behind me. You have welched on that bet. You have the one who's decided we're not going to keep up our end of the bargain.
You're in breach.
Which is fine. You stop picking up the garbage, we'll stop paying our taxes.
Deal's over.
We didn't stop paying our taxes and then you stop picking up the garbage. You stopped doing what you were going to do. And now we have this insane thing, which is, hey, small group of taxpayers, you guys, you dot every I, you cross every T, you do everything by the letter of the law. You folks, you can go ahead and start a village wherever you like, no taxes being paid, and defecate in the mouth of special needs kids. It does not matter. You do what you want. You folks, you pay your taxes a second late, you're going to be fined. So my feeling is we are suckers for doing this. I, for one, not going to pay any more tickets. I get a ticket, I'm just not going to pay. We'll see what happens. I don't think they can afford. They're too chaotic. Our city, at least, is way. Look, if you're calling, if you're in Wilmington, South Carolina, north, south,
Wilmington, Delaware.
Bloomington, maybe.
Bloomington, Carolina. One of the Carolinas, pay your tickets. They probably have the shit to go there. I mean, they're going to figure it out. Los Angeles, I don't think they're going to figure it out. I think we're too chaotic.
Yeah. What if Mike was like the flashpoint, which everyone rallied? He was the guy that tipped it.
Tip it, Mike.
Tip it, Mike.
Flashpoint Mike.
Tip it.
Yeah. It'll be like a Kevin Costner movie from the early 90s where you were the regular guy who didn't pay your fine for the beer. So, no, fight it and then don't pay it and never pay it. There you go. All right. Dawson, you with me?
I am with you 100%. I do want to let you know that, as you know, the city of Los Angeles will work their asses off to get money from you any way they can. I just got a letter from Mayor Garcetti since I bought a house in North Hollywood.
Welcoming you to the neighborhood.
And I run a business. No, telling me that I will be shortly receiving a tax bill for 2013, 2014, 2015, and 2016. For the city of Los Angeles for running my business, which is exempt under the Creative Artists Clause of LA. Up to $300,000, you don't have to pay taxes. But I already went through this with the city years ago.
Yeah, they caught up to me too.
I lived in Burbank before that. Burbank never tried to get a dime out of me because they'd get it all in the crosswalks. But LA, right away,
Yep.
Garcetti on it.
Yep, I got that too.
Meanwhile, there's 7 homeless encampments popped up within 3 miles of my house.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm just saying, folks, if they're not going to hold up their end of the bargain, we should start backing off our end of the bargain. You'd be a sucker to pay when you're not getting the service. You go to a restaurant, you wait an hour and a half for your meal and it shows up cold. How much tipping do you do?
Zero.
Would you
the bill?
Would you sit there and just go, "Hey, pay the bill in full, 20%. That's it." And you'd be like, "No, I had a horrible experience.
You're at a restaurant.
I
Come on, what do you
didn't
want?
I didn't get what I asked for. Like, doesn't matter.
You said you pay.
All right. Let me tell you about put myself in a better mood. MedMen, man. Oh, if you live in California, Nevada, it's